All right, here's our video today. The disappearance of Saturn's rings. It's called the ring plane crossing. We'll talk about that. And depending on when you're watching this video, if you're watching it before March of 2025, then the rings are still there. But in March of 2025, the rings will disappear. But the thing is, they're going to come back. So they're going to disappear from our eyes. They won't physically disappear. And again, in November of 2025, they're going to disappear again. So we're going to talk about why in this video. So Saturn, the sixth planet, the second biggest gas giant, will just become an ordinary orb, just to us. And again, it's all about the axis. It's all about its tilt. So where should we write it? Write it somewhere over here. Get my pen ready. It's all about its tilt. The tilt. And it has a similar tilt that we have on Earth. So again, in March of 2025, the rings will appear to disappear from our eyes on Earth. So you got to watch the hype. They're not going to physically disappear. They will still be there, but we just won't be able to see it. And by the way, this happens every 13 to 15 years. So it happens a lot, considering. So write it over here, every 13 to 15 years, this occurs. So you may hear about it every 13 to 15 years, for about a month, the rings disappear, and then they come back. And again, they don't physically disappear. They're just disappearing from our eyes on Earth because of the tilt. But if you have a very powerful telescope, and you need a really powerful telescope, you'll still be able to see them from Earth. And then again, if you're watching this video in 100 million years, they will physically disappear. So gravity is pulling the rings apart, so we could say in about 100 to 300 million years, save the date, we'll have a party. The rings will totally disappear. So Saturn's tilt, let's get a clean page here. And here's a picture from NASA, right? So you can see how up here, circle it, this is in December of 94, but in generally we see Saturn with this tilt as the sun shines on its tilt of 20. It has a tilt, we'll put this tilt over here, of 26.7, roughly around that. Now on Earth we have 23.5, so we have this tilt. But during the equinox, twice a year, we have the summer and winter equinox, the sun gives equal amount of light. So you can see in the northern and southern hemispheres of Saturn, there's equal amount of light, and so it appears that you can't see the rings. You see the rings are pointing straight toward us on Earth. So they seem like they disappear. Of course, in this picture, it doesn't seem that way. And then sometimes you just get a slight ring, but depending on how you're looking into the atmosphere, they might just totally disappear with our eyes. And I'll write this again, what it's called. It's called the ring plane crossing. That's all it is. And it will happen again, like I said, 13 years from now or 15. And just watch the headlines or watch the hype. Some people say they're disappearing, they're gone. They're just gone from our eyes. They'll be back. Saturn's fine. But in 100 million years, they will be, give or take. All right, that's our video today.